In a warm evening under a sky heavy with stars, a young boy named Kojo sat by the fire. He loved listening to Nana Bako, the village griot, a storyteller whose words painted pictures brighter than the stars themselves. This night, Nana Bako spoke of the great African empires. Kojo leaned closer, his eyes wide. Nana, tell me about the old kings and queens. Were they real? Nana Bako chuckled, her voice soft and rich like honey. Oh, they were real, Kojo, as real as you and me. But they were more than kings and queens. They were builders of nations, warriors of justice, and keepers of wisdom. Let me take you on a journey, child. Close your eyes. Kojo obeyed, and the griot began her tale. The Empire of Gold. Long ago, she began, there was an empire called Ghana. Not the Ghana of today, but the Ghana of ancient times. It was a land of gold, where the rivers shimmered with precious dust, and the people were strong and proud. Imagine Kojo, caravans of camels marching through the desert, carrying salt from the north and gold from the south. In the great city of Kumbi Sala, the king sat on a golden throne so bright it dazzled the eyes. The people loved their king because he was fair and wise. He built schools where children learned to read and write, and markets where traders from across the world met to share stories and goods. But one day, a storm of invaders came, riding fast horses and swinging swords of iron. The king called his warriors and fought bravely, but the empire fell, leaving only stories behind. Kojo frowned. Why didn't they win, Nana? Nana Bako smiled. Even the mightiest tree must fall when the axe strikes its root. But the seed of Ghana's greatness lived on, Kojo. It grew into another empire, the City of Wonders. After Ghana came Mali, she continued, her voice steady. And Mali had a king like no other, Mansa Musa. He was said to be the richest man to ever walk the earth. Do you know what he did with his riches, Kojo? The boy shook his head, eager to hear more. He used them to build schools, mosques, and libraries. In the city of Timbuktu, scholars from across the world came to learn. Imagine scrolls filled with knowledge, the whispers of poets and mathematicians, and maps that showed the edges of the known world. Kojo's eyes widened. Did Mansa Musa fight wars, Nana? Oh, he did, but his greatest journey was one of peace. He traveled to Mecca on a pilgrimage, bringing so much gold that it changed the economies of the lands he passed through. He showed the world the greatness of Mali, not with his sword, but with his generosity and wisdom. The Forest Empire. Now, let me tell you about the Empire of Songhai, Nana Bako said, her voice deepening. It was born from the ashes of Mali, led by a fierce warrior named Sunny Ali. He was a river king, sailing the waters of the Niger to defend his people. But it was Askia the Great who truly shaped Songhai. He was not just a warrior, but a thinker. Askia built laws that treated people fairly, no matter where they came from. He loved learning Kojo, and he made Timbuktu a city of light once more. But even great leaders face betrayal. Askia's own sons turned against him, leaving the empire divided and weak. Kojo frowned. Why do empires fall, Nana? The griot sighed. Because power is like fire, child. It warms and protects, but it can also burn and destroy. Greed and pride are the winds that fan its flames. But remember, every fall is not the end. The stories live on, teaching us how to be better. The legacy of kings. Nana Bako leaned closer to Kojo, her eyes glinting in the firelight. Do you see now, child? The empires of Ghana, Mali, and Songhai were not just lands. They were dreams. Dreams of unity, justice, and greatness. They may have fallen, but their spirit lives in you, in me, and in all of us. We carry their stories, their lessons, and their hopes. Kojo opened his eyes, his heart brimming with pride. Will I be part of a story someday, Nana? The Griot smiled. You already are, Kojo. Now go. Build your own empire. Not with gold or swords, but with kindness, courage, and knowledge. That is how legacies are made. And with that, Nana Bako's voice fell silent, leaving the crackling fire to sing the rest of the tale. But Kojo knew it wasn't the end. It was just the beginning of his story.
Like and subscribe to our channel.